All right, let's count down.
Come on, everybody, count down with us. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
All right, here we go. Let's see if iBall can try to speed run his way through this match over here, but obviously Brodindamp gonna be trying to play spoiler to that.
He's trying to play Bowser.
Yeah, exactly. So in other words, he's gonna be singing songs about peaches, right? So, all right. Dog, of course, two-time champion, back-to-back champion. And, you know, interestingly enough, you know, obviously the two championships came during the online period, but that also means that, you know, the pool of players that Dog had to, you know, surpass is huge.
Yeah. I mean, that 2020 era was like truly like one of the most insane tournaments, because remember, Dog played Corion, if I'm not mistaken, in 2020 in the group brackets, and that was like one of the most insane things, because, you know, Corion, the final boss of CTM,
right.
Consistency overlord, and then, you know, Dog coming in, playing it, you know, started playing, you know, roughly around 2019, having to go up against him.
Beautiful micro adjustment right there from Brodindamp. And Dog, of course, Dog and Andy, his brother Andy, obviously, two of the strongest players currently in, was it Dog that did the, oh, nice, gets a T-tuck right there, was the one that got the flip, right?
The rebirth?
Yeah, the rebirth.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I forgot the official term. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
you figured it out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The great flip.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. I understand the adjustment over there from iBall. It would knock down Tetris, but now having to deal with kind of those Rust S&Zs.
All right.
Lazer, a little bit in trouble. Can easily downstack this. It's just a matter of how efficient. I think that's where a lot of digs on 18 come down to. For these players, the way how high caliber they are, it's not a matter of if they can downstack it. It's about how costly it is.
Right, and look at this. I mean, Lazer is just not getting an eyepiece to put down there, so gonna go for the triple burn there. Finally gets the eyepiece, kind of in a situation where it was more awkward than helpful.
This is yikes.
Dude, look.
Lazer will definitely like to burn through this, and oh no, good L timing. That left side is open, hoping for an eyepiece. Eyepiece doesn't come. This is an early top out from Lazer. Dog is good for game number 1.
I mean, look, if you know anything about like Tetris strategies and where you want to put pieces, those were some bad pieces. Those were some bad pieces. So, you know, definitely can't blame Lazer for that top out there. It was just a really unfortunate situation.
Man, iBall got an additional force working for him. If you could probably hear it through our microphones, but every time he scores a Tetris, you just hear a boom, and it's not from us. We'll see here, hopefully.
There we go.
And
oh yeah, I mean, obviously iBall. Obviously, iBall would like to get at least, you know, 6 booms, right? Because that's the most you can get when you get the flagpole, right? So, you know, get
and right now, Broden looking to try and bring this down, having to put a decent amount of weight on that right-hand side.
That one, you can do a
good
split burn,
double.
Yeah. For sure, that was set up perfectly for that.
I love how everyone has their own favorite maneuvers. So for you, it's like the split double. For Kingsman, it's the flat bar burn.
Oh yeah, flat bar burns are really nice too.
For me, it's the T spin tuck.
Oh right, okay. Like especially in the right columns over there, yeah.
And Broden able to finally open up the wheel. iBall currently with a 100,000 point lead, as we are closing in on the level 19 transition.
I think there was a little bit of a mistake right there from iBall, but easily recovered. However, there is, I was about to say a high level of LJ dependencies, but then got like 3 Js like really fast, so no problem. There we go. Boom. Tetris for iBall.
And there's another Tetris. Things looking pretty calm up top. Down at the bottom, Lazer once again, just more uncomfortable board states.
Yeah.
But finally, a long bar does come, able to bring the board down.
Meanwhile, Dog can't find anything to put down for the double, the 2 wide flat space down there. Finally got the O piece for that. It's interesting because, you know, 3 of the pieces are good for that, right? Just the LJ and the O. And then for the, you know.
Oh, that's transition for iBall.
Oh, no. Okay.
Well is open.
Okay, but he's going for the burn. He is definitely trying to. Oh.
That eyepiece.
Okay,
That's the one time where the eyepiece was not wanted because it created an isolated dependency. But now the well is open, closes it up temporarily, covers it up with an accidental double flip, reopens up the hole, going for a couple of flat burns.
Okay, now needs another eyepiece. Where? Okay, no, actually just playing it safe.
And there it is, Tetris for iBall.
Boom, Tetris for iBall. So there it is, the J piece that he needed, and back to a neutral board here.
And another Tetris for iBall.
Yeah.
130,000 point lead for iBall up top at 577. Broden at 473. Down at the bottom, 286 to 292.
And Broden now with a missed drop right there. And, you know, this isn't modern standard Tetris rules. You weren't going to be able to get any pieces in there.
Yeah, you. Oh, wait. Hold on. That was an incredibly efficient solve.
Ooh,
Wasn't able to get a Tetris out of it, but that was
all
perfect clear.
Let's go.
Really? No cheers for the all clear? There we
No, you do not get any special points for getting it all clear.
Yeah. You might not get special points, but it's cool.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You get cool points.
Yeah, you get cool points.
Oh, see, we were talking about the O piece, you know, when you don't have any places to put it flat.
iBall, nice. There's a Tetris for iBall.
Okay. Uh-oh. Accidental early rotation, and now Brodindamp with a couple, you know, one of those mistakes that cascaded a little bit into a couple of mistakes back to back, created this landscape for him. Gonna be able to get through. Oh, okay, great pieces right there. Yeah, and it's through there, and it's gonna burn all the way down. So back to the neutral board here.
There is another Tetris for iBall. We're looking at this is max out pace. Might need some 29 play if RNG decides to be a little bit mean.
Boy, come on, where's the eyepiece? Again, we're getting the drought right here.
Oh, those are some good flat burns over there from iBall. That's going to open up the well
and
a
eyepiece,
Tetris.
There you go.
Really putting the eye in iBall there.
All right, Dog right now. Oh, flat burn right there. As you mentioned, Kingsman really likes that. We got one right there from Dog. Beautifully done. And a
right
laser.
now, Broden, hold on. Look at this board. It's getting even more complicated. And these O pieces are poorly timed.
Okay, that's going to work.
Oh,
no!
Accidental. Yeah. Oh, and another over rotation. And Broden's going to top it at 569. iBall is good for game number 1.
All right, game number 1 for iBall. And meanwhile, Dog and Lazer are still going down here. Remember, Lazer had that really unfortunate game number 1. And so Dog nursing a 1-game lead here. Still hasn't transitioned yet, but Lazer already in the level 19.
And now is Dog. Players separated by 5,000 points, but Lazer is a level ahead, so Dog has the point advantage. Of course, players are going to get started on game 2-1.
Whoa, so there's something going on one of the other streams. Hear a lot of murmuring from the crowds over here. Oh, that was a nice burn right there for Lazer. There we go. Boom, Tetris for Lazer. And Dog is set up for a Tetris as well. Just waiting for that eyepiece. A little bit of a mini drought there, but managed to finally get it. And,
nice burns over there for Dog. Tetris ready. Only one Tetris separates these two nominally, but in terms of pace, Dog does have the advantage. And as you like to say, that's definitely illustrated by the Tetris rate differential.
And iBall had a little bit of a tough situation, but has managed to clear it really well. Nicely done.
No, Tetris over here for Dog. Lazer also gonna knock down a Tetris. Now we've reached one of those points to where players are playing clean, so it's a great moment for you to just like take in the good stacking.
Yeah,
I think
if you look at this right now, all 4 players are at least 60% or above in Tetris rates right now. So they're all feeling very comfortable here and I'm playing very, very efficiently. Oh, that's one of my favorite too, the LJ into the 2x2.
I think for me personally, CTWC is like one of the best ways to learn stacking, because I do remember after CTWC 2019 having experienced that, it just felt like the weighted clothing was off. It's like it's like I got a Zenkai boost because I was knocked out the tournament. So after that, it's like I got a Zenkai boost, and 2 weeks later, I got my first max.
Oh, nice.
So I feel like watching CTWC, especially when you have clean play like this, where these players are just having these efficient solves, it's a great way to learn and a great way. Oh my gosh, the bits over there for Dog.
That was so nice. Wow, last second too.
Anything to avoid burning a line, and it paid off. There's a Tetris for Dog. 948 to now 889.
Yeah, again, every player playing so efficiently, but Lazer now with a couple of unfortunate pieces keeps having to loop the the IJL dependency.
And hold on, this is actually super dangerous because remember, Lazer progressed in the game faster than Dog, and we are closing in on level 29.
Yep.
And iBall's getting hit with a tons of Z's, really trying to send him to sleep up there.
Dude, a Lazer couldn't get the eyepiece that he needed.
And this drought, hold on. Needs this eyepiece, might just be forced to go for the shot, but there's the dirty Tetris.
Okay.
And oh, look at that. Okay. Brought it all the way down to the bottom, and another eyepiece for a Tetris.
So now it's a cleaning point right here, and you can breathe a sigh of relief here. And you saw how I talked about it before. You know, as soon as that was a situation where the landscape was not known to Lazer, and so Lazer immediately just kind of flattened it out, and now is digging slowly through there. So very well done.
Yeah, Lazer just passed that max threshold. Dog with a 140,000 point lead.
Yeah, this is a tough situation because even being this far ahead in lines, Lazer is still behind by just under 3 Tetrises. Really is going to have to rely on Dog topping out pretty soon.
A small misdrop over there from Dog, so that left side will have to be addressed. Able to get that J piece over and brought the stack all the way down to the bottom, so now can restart the rebuilding process, build that foundation, and ready to score a Tetris eventually, hopefully.
I swear, every time I see like players getting those nice tucks at this speed, at level 29 speed, it just blows my mind. Okay. Still okay, obviously. But again,
Lazer's running out of time.
Right. If you're not getting any Tetrises, then Dog just has to play consistently and safely from this point
Lazer
forward.
has been getting Tetrises though, because if you look at the Tetris differential, it's only 1.4. But hold on, that left side, Lazer can't hit the 5-tap. That's going to be a top foul. Dog is good for game number 2 at 1.229 million.
Right. Man, okay. And as you can see on the top right there, iBall and Brodindamp.
Ooh, great adjustment for iBall right there. Saw that the J piece was next, and instead of essentially swapping the parity of the LJ dependency, he just threw the I piece over in a good spot, center stack, and utilized that J piece.
Oh, nice from Brodindamp right there, just to shift that eyepiece to the other side to create that solve over there with the mirror image, essentially, by shifting the parity. It's interesting because once you know Tetris, you talk about the parity and stuff like that, like, you know exactly what people mean, but like, to people not familiar, it just sounds weird.
To people not familiar with the concept of parity, imagine a checkerboard.
Is that an inside joke?
A little bit, but but actually, to help understand the concept of parity, imagining a checkerboard does help. Where you know, even parity would be black and white.
Yeah, I mean the tough thing about it is a lot of the situations that you have, for example, can only be solved by an S piece. But if you can shift the parity and then it would be solved by a Z piece, you know, and how you do that, you would look for a T piece. The T piece is how you change the parity of those kind of requirements there, you know, stuff like that. It's really fascinating because it's such a big part of this game. Every version, all levels, it's a very, very big part of this game.
Tetris for Lazer. Dog has been having a little bit of trouble getting kind of established here on game number 3. But Lazer, of course, in the do or die situation that we've seen so many times today.
Oh, actually, nice double burn there, but now looking for the L piece. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think that was a good decision right there, but it just didn't create.
The pieces that followed just didn't. I saw the idea, I saw the vision. The pieces just did not want that vision to be realized.
Oh, I saw Dog almost went for the flat eyepiece burn, but then was like, you know what? I don't want to give Kingsman that satisfaction. So.
769 for iBall, 578 for Brodindamp. Currently, iBall almost at a 200,000 point lead.
Okay, actually, oh, great pieces for iBall. Perfect right there. And a boom Tetris for iBall. Brodindamp doing a little bit of cleaning, but in a good situation. Dog needs a tuck right here.
Another miss drop for Broden. It's going to result in a minimum of 4 burns. And iBall just keep on going strong here. Another Tetris for iBall.
Needs that tuck there, but that does create that awkward column 9 for Lazer. That's going to skim. Yep, there it is. And another Tetris. Nice. Well done. Well done. Well handled. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. That was so clean from Dog. I had not seen that kind of a solve before.
Brodindamp in a little bit of a precarious situation. Not too troubling, but oh, that hang now makes it definitely troubling. Another misdrop. That same kind of misdrop we saw last game. Now Broden is fighting for his life, able to get the O piece all the way over to the left. Now trying to downstack. Nice, able to get that piece over to the right. Keeping hope alive. The downstack is immaculate. He needs to get the T piece over to the right, gets the O piece over there to the left. Look at this survival, gets the J piece, burns the double, burns the single, keeping hope alive. Look at this downstack by Broden. A couple more burns, maybe an I piece would help out more.
Right, but you know, he's in a safe situation right now.
It's a lot more burnable.
Oh, yeah.
What a downstack by Broden. You got to give a round of applause to that.
Nice.
The board is all the way down to the bottom. Well is open, and oh! Wait, the well is open. No, Tetris for Broden.
Tetris for Broden, yeah. Broden did that on purpose. No, just kidding.
Well, we're about to purposely go into 29 as iBall with a 1.149, almost a 400,000 point lead.
God, what a dig right there from Brodindamp. That was a
Oh, and only one line to burn. Okay, there it is. That's the burn line. Broden's now in 29, down by 366,000. iBall is still trying to downstack. That left side is also in some danger. Ooh. Can't get the 5-tap. Now, hold on. There is a chase down opportunity. Broden needs 1,172,000. 358,000 post. It's not trivial.
Yeah, this is tough right here. That is a lot of points to have to go for.
Okay, good eyepiece. Needed that to bring the stack down.
Oh, actually, that's okay. That's okay.
Triple. There is still time.
Yeah.
But not necessarily a lot, because like you said, it is a lot of points.
Yeah.
And look at these jacket pieces. That's terrible Z right there as well.
Yeah. Okay. O piece over there to the side. And yeah, so I mean, this is all singles, and you're just not getting a lot of points from these singles. There's the flat burn right there, but now needs another eyepiece.
These OP. Okay, good.
It's a triple. It's a triple. Didn't quite get the.
Setting up for a center wheel Tetris here in column 4.
Come on.
But the draw counter starts ticking. And can't get it.
Come on.
Broden with the top out gives iBall game number 2.
That's how it always goes when you need that one eyepiece just to get your stack all the way back down to a manageable place. The drought.
But hella props over there to Broden for surviving that up high.
Yeah,
that was a phenomenal.
Well played, well played. Again, it's crazy how well played these games are for the person who actually loses. It's almost heartbreaking in a lot of ways, you know? Man.
Yeah, we have reached transition down at the bottom, though. Dog now this time behind in points. So Lazer trying to force a game 4. But right now, Lazer trying to bring the stack down. Oh, that is perfect.
Yeah.
Those flat burns, nice double rotation.
Oh, nice.
Wait, whoa.
And look at
There is a drought developing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck? Oh, of course, of course.
And
Oh,
Lazer
come
just
on.
can't do anything. So that's the top out for Lazer. Tops out at 542. Dog needs 543.
Yeah, Dog just needs to take out his opponent here. So as long as he remains laser focused right now, he should be able to do this.
Dang it, James. I wanted to make that point. And there it is. Dog surviving the drought that killed Lazer. 47 pieces without an
Wow.
eyepiece.
That is just brutal. And now just half a Tetris left to go. And, yep, gets the eyepiece. And you can see right now, Dog's just playing very calmly, very safely. No reason to go for anything crazy. Only at level 22. Only 5,000. And now just needs one more line, maybe? Okay, 2
And
lines.
there it is.
There it
Dog takes game number 3 and advances to top 16 yet again for, is that 5 or 6 years in a row? No, 2020?
I think so. I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4. For 6 years in a row, advancing to top 16.
yeah, that's crazy. I mean, is it like maybe even top 4 for like all 6 of those years?
Dog is for all 5 years because we're in the 6th year right
Oh,
now.
right,
but
right, yeah.
But Dog
Okay,
has
okay,
always
okay.
been semis minimum.
Okay, yeah. I mean, again.
Like, we're talking about LeBron James level of consistency.
Oh, man. Don't say that. Anyways. Yeah, very well. I mean, to have that kind of consistency in the face of this kind of competition is amazing.
So now all of our attention focuses on our last, oh, nice Vits. Our attention focuses on the last match here on CT1. iBall versus Brodindamp. iBall is currently up 2-0. Brodindamp needs to win this
Tetris.
game to force a game 4, not even force a decider,
Oh, man.
just to extend the set.
Yeah, but frustration right there. Needed the L piece and got the J's instead. But has managed to clean up. But as you can see right there, a 92% Tetris rate. Oh, it's still early. It's only 40 lines in. Okay.
I mean, 40
Still
lines is-
impressive, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely not
Because
trying
we've
to-
seen a 678 today from Scooty, so.
Right. Scooty, who did manage to break the record in the super kill screen era. A little bit of a jagged teeth situation, but man, back-to-back tees when you, in that situation, just what the doctor ordered. What the Dr. Mario ordered.
And there's another Vits from
okay.
iBall. I think that was probably the most strategic Vits I've seen this tournament.
Yeah, it was a really nice play right there. Brodindamp right now needs to clear through. Okay, that was a beautiful burn right there for Brodindamp. Brodindamp has himself set up.
There's a couple of burns going to be forced over here from iBall, but oh, oh wait, an L piece would actually be perfect for a burn here. Nice adjustment.
Yeah, okay,
Great
okay.
pullback.
What's
But
he
not getting
going
the L
for?
piece.
Yeah, he's-
The L piece, because
there
look,
it is.
L
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
burned the triple skim and the
And
Tetris.
Wow. Well done.
That's one of my favorite parts about commentary, just being able to see it, like see the vision and watch it happen in real time as the pieces fall.
Oh,
Nice spin.
Yep.
Followed
Yeah,
up with
and
a
that's
tuck. Tetris
perfect.
ready. And Tetris.
Boom. Tetris for iBall here.
Oh, nice. Wow. Someone's been practicing puzzles. These adjustments are quite phenomenal. Except, okay, maybe not that one.
Oh.
I saw the vision, but now this does mean that Broden has a chance to close the
Right.
gap.
And gonna slide. Yep. Cut that. A nice. Oh, beautiful stuff right there for iBall.
408 for iBall, 384 for Broden.
Yeah, I mean, they're neck and neck right now. They're both at 75% Tetris rate here. Both at, you know, same line count right here. So these players right now are, it's going to come down to like one sequence of having to, okay, yeah, so I think iBall is actually
that is insane, James. I can't believe you just done that.
I commentator cursed him, I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't believe you have done this.
Oh, man. Okay, actually, ooh, good pieces right there. Okay. And there it is. He's clear now. He's just waiting for the eyepiece. We're going to get another drought here because, of course. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you got off light this time, James.
Boom, Tetris for iBall, and boom, Tetris for Brodindamp.
Currently in the lead by 3 Tetrises, cut down to 2 following that Tetris from iBall. So 523 for Broden, 469 for iBall. As both players added Tetris.
Again, you know, I was saying like it was going to come down to one of the players having to do some cleanup and such because they were just equal at right until commentators cursed him. So,
I mean, did you really commentators curse it? Because Chris Tang said that CT1 was cursed.
Oh, okay. So
think about all the anomalies we've had on CT1.
Okay.
The Great O game.
In other words, blame Chris Tang. Okay, I'm
No.
I'm down with that. Okay, we can do that.
You still have to take some blame. Speaking about that, we are going into level 19.
Okay.
iBall is down this time around as Broden transitions at 595.
Yep. And so both of them are set up for Tetrises here. And there it is. Boom. Tetris for Brodindamp. And boom. Tetris for iBall. Oh, that was so nice.
Nice. Another good overhang over here from iBall. Able to get those pieces over to the left. Gonna take the safety burns.
He went for the riskier burn right there for the L piece.
And
it's working out for him, but where's that I piece again?
We're waiting, and there it is. Just great drought management on both players' sides.
Yeah,
because Broden doesn't even look phased.
Yeah, but the problem right now is, so the parity in that little well right there for iBall was causing him a little bit of problems here. And of course,
nice adjustment.
Yeah, and finally gets the eyepiece while the well is open on the side.
These adjustments by iBall kind of remind me of Dingler last year during the matchup against Sidnev.
A little bit of a miss drop right there from Brodindamp. Accidentally slid the piece a little bit too early. Gonna have to just sacrifice that Tetris. Gonna go for a dirty
column
9 Tetris. And here we go, back to the neutral board, although he needs an L or J, and he got one. So there we go, boom, Tetris.
Nice bits over there from iBall. Aggressive, and it pays off. Tetris for iBall.
Okay, now how does he get through there? Oh, actually just gets another Tetris here. Needs an O piece there on the side. Actually gonna not chase that, so I like that decision. Yeah.
Both of these players have been having such accurate placements.
Yeah, not with pieces that have not been as friendly as they'd like. And yeah, they've been doing some great stuff with those pieces.
Ooh, another misshot by Broden, but if the right pieces come, it might not be as complicated to dig out of. Both players actually running to issues on 25.
Yeah.
iBall's out of his. Well is open.
Now, Brodindamp right now still trying to get through there. Okay.
And
Nets needs something for column 2, but he's not getting.
Oh no!
Where's the rotation?
No, more rotation issues. Broden now back in a similar situation as last game, having to survive up this high, and that hang is going to be fatal. That's the top out, but it's not open. Now it is.
Tetris and iBall gonna take it 3-0 over Brodindamp. And you can hear, obviously, his fan base over here definitely cheering him on. Well played for iBall.
So now our international representatives, we have SV and iBall, 2 players not from America, now making it into the top 16.
All right. Okay, iBall, I see you.